So I'm actually pretty hungry this morning, but I'm trying not to break my fast too soon. So I did want to go ahead and knock out this video that I already wanted to do, because otherwise if I keep procrastinating, it's not going to get done. I'm going to push it back, or I'm just not going to have the passion behind it that I have now. So that's something I'm actually trying to work through. And by the way, this is just a chit chat, get ready with me video. I just felt like doing my makeup today. I'm not going nowhere special. But yeah, so I'm gonna start with my eyebrows. But I did write down a few things I did want to discuss, but overall, we'll see where this video goes. I hate when I get those little flakes in my hair. I guess it means it's time for a wash. But one of the main topics that helped prompt me to making this video today is niching down. Like, if you want to be a content creator, or you just want to do something, maybe you want to start a business or whatever the case is, like, the majority of people will tell you, oh, you need to niche down, don't do this, do that, blah blah blah. And maybe you've tried those things and nothing works for you, or you have a hard time niching down because you have so many things you can do, so many great things that you're good at, and you don't really know how to just box it all together some kind of way, if that makes sense. But what if you didn't niche down? What if you didn't follow the general rule or words of man? Because I've been getting more into my spirituality, and it has led me to seek God first. And one of I can't tell you what scripture it is, but it said, lean not on your own understanding, for my ways, as in God, are not your ways. My thoughts are not your thoughts. So maybe instead of depending on the word of man all the time, if God gave you all these different gifts, why not work on all of them? Because another scripture I did want to share with y'all, because I recently made like a little poster to put on my wall near my desk, where I can see it every day, or at least when I'm sitting at my desk, or whatever the case. It's Ecclesiastes 11:6. I'm gonna just read it from my board because I don't remember it by heart, but it says, sow your seed in the morning, and even the evening let your hands not be idle, for you do not know which will succeed, whether this or that, or whether both will do equally well. So that leads me back to say, when it comes to niching down, you don't know what's going to work out for you, And I feel like if you put in all your eggs in one basket, it's very easy to get discouraged on, how to move forward or what to move forward on, when you see something that you're putting all your energy into you're not seeing growth from it. You're not seeing the payoff. And the thing is, if we're going off of the word, nothing is guaranteed. But I feel like if you have all these different skills and all these different gifts, why not use all of them? You don't have to just stick to the status quo or what, man tell you. Maybe, that one thing worked out for that one person, and that is fine and cool, but that doesn't mean that you are meant to follow that same exact path. It's good to gain wisdom from others and stuff, but you also have to just keep in mind or keep that balance and knowing that everything is not for you. And just because something worked out for somebody one way doesn't mean that you're going to follow that exact path. So even here on my channel, I feel like I fell off for a while because just kind of finding myself. And I remember somebody commenting at one time, like, and I'm sure she meant well by this, but it was something that challenged me spiritually for a long time. And she was like, give the people what they want. The people want to see more try on hauls, more fashion videos, blah blah blah. And although she meant well by that, one, I had to go back and remember that that was not the full purpose of my channel. First of all, my channel is for me, and I want to attract the right people to my channel, because I'm also in a place where, I was at that time, and even now I feel like I'm still healing from this, but I've been in a space of people pleasing, like feeling like I have to please others all the time, and in doing so, I'm quickly burning myself out trying to appease to everybody and everybody's taste and likes and all those things, and also simmering myself down from you know other parts of myself that I want to be able to showcase, and I want to indulge in more and feel inspired and possibly even inspire somebody else. But by receiving that comment from her, it just kind of threw me into a whirlwind of trying to please others, and then also worrying about numbers, because I remember in that time when I was doing it, that it was just really that one video. And I know I look crazy, y'all. This is like a eyeshadow primer base, and it's in white. But I just remember in that time, like, I had that one video go viral to my standards of, or how many people who are starting out or whatever, that video went viral. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, that's my it was like a plus size swimwear Shein swimwear try on haul. Like, I don't even know where the views are now, but this was back in 2020, like during the pandemic. So people had a lot of time on their hands, and so did I. And I finally was like, let me start this thing I always wanted to do, which was a YouTube channel, because I grew up watching YouTube, and I've always been inspired by the people who I watched. And for today's eyeshadow, I'm going to use this Revolution palette because I got on my Scooby-Doo shirt. So we're going to go with this palette. But yeah, so I was inspired to finally start my YouTube. And I think I had videos on here before, but like I wasn't really into it. But I was like, I have time on my hands to actually, see where this can go. And then that video went pretty viral. And then I feel like after that, it took all the fun out of doing YouTube for me. It took all the fun out of it. It became a game of numbers and trying to appease to others and see what other people like, versus when I posted that video, not only had I lost a little weight, which is something I've been battling pretty much my whole life. It's been a big deal for me, but I had lost a little weight, so I was definitely feeling myself, but I was also trying on clothes and swimwear that I wouldn't otherwise wear or try for myself, let alone even wear outside of the home, like crazy. So that was something revolutionary for me, but also it was exciting seeing the numbers going up. Because I always saw myself as like a content creator, and I can do that. I want to do that. It looks fun. And just bringing value to the internet in general. But like, They really threw me off. So it's definitely important to not listen to others or let other people throw you off your path, because honestly, I feel like the enemy was talking through that lady when she said that. And like I said, I don't think she meant wrong by it, but it was just I think at that time there's also something that she was doing, and she saw how that one video went for me. But even to prove that, and me not needing to focus on numbers and stuff, which is something that was being drilled into me before I even started doing YouTube and keeping it fun and all that, was like you don't want to pay so much attention to the numbers, because otherwise that's gonna stifle you from keep going, from keep moving forward, and to throw you all the way off. So even what's meant for you can get delayed simply because you're so worried about, you know, making the next video go viral. Like the first one went viral on accident. I didn't know how that was gonna go. I just was genuinely excited about that. And then like I was trying to get to, like, even proving so um I remember just kind of listening to her, because at first I was fighting against it and trying to ignore it, and girl, that's your truth. It's not my truth, but that might be your truth, and that's cool. But I'm like, girl, keep that to yourself. And trying to do me some posting other videos at that time as well. And that's when she commented, by the way. I had posted like some other video. I don't remember what video she commented on. But regardless, later on, I ended up doing another try on haul, like multiple other try on hauls, and they didn't do nearly as well as the first one I did. Like I did another Shein video that didn't really go anywhere. I did a video with, I don't remember the name of the company, but it was a company that sent me some free items to try on, and that video didn't go anywhere. And then I did another, like, I remember doing like a rainbow haul, which I still love rainbow shops, y'all. Still love rainbow. I haven't been there in a while. I'm trying not to shop anywhere because honestly, I can't afford it. But at least not right now. Let me not speak that into existence. Just not right now. I can't afford to be out here just making purchases. But like, that video didn't do well either. Like, it did better than the other ones, but I think it was like maybe 2,000-3,000 views compared to the thousands and thousands of views I got on the other video. So like, that alone revealed to me, okay, this is not, just my purpose, one, and me just having to find myself again, and I had to, work through my ego and all those things. So it took me a while to even decide to come back, because I had to remember who I'm doing this for and what I'm doing. Like, I also just have way too many skills. I'm very crafty. I'm good with my hands. I like just enjoying things and enjoying life, and that's what I decided to post. Like that, like fashion and try-ons and all that stuff. This is just a piece of who I am. That doesn't sum me up in a whole. And I don't know. I feel like whoever this video is for, whoever's meant to see it, not only will you see it on time, but you need to know that as well. Like, you don't have to like just show up a certain way to appease to others and lose yourself in the process of doing so. This is the Lancôme Teint. I don't know how to pronounce it. Teint Idole Ultra Wear. I actually received this for free in a Buzz Agent, from Buzz Agent. So I mentioned it in a few of my videos. Y'all not gonna see it if you ain't watching it. That's all I know. But if you want to get like free products and stuff, like, all you really have to do, you don't have to make no video reviews or whatever. You can if you want to, especially for like any aspiring content creators. and whatnot. But like, I just keep dropping it, trying to pick it up by the handle. I meant by the cap. Um, but yeah, if you're like an aspiring content creator or something, or you're into beauty, or you just want some free stuff, it don't matter. Like, all they require you to do is write a review. Sometimes it's 2 reviews because you might have to do it through Buzz Agent itself, and then on like the company website, like it might be on Sephora or Ulta. But instead of writing 2 whole different reviews, I write 1 review and then copy and paste it on the other one, and they're not paying you to give them a good review or whatever. It's not the actual like brand that is requesting that of you, I guess, technically, in a way. So you're not being paid to just come up with some phony review or something just to get free stuff. No, you tell them how you feel about the product, whether you like it or not, and or you know, what are your pros and cons. It don't have to be all bad, it don't have to be all good. And just tell them how you feel about the product. But you get the product in the mail for free before you even write the review. So there's no other stuff. It's called Buzz Agent. I had a friend tell me about it, and of course I hopped on it, and I received a few different items over time from this company, or I don't know what they are. Some kind of organization, but excuse me. But yeah, get to try luxury makeup, luxury products for the free. Like, we love free over here. I don't know about you. Um, but yeah. So that kind of threw me off, but here I am now again making videos, and yeah, I might not be getting a lot of views on all of them or whatever the case, but what matters is, if are you having fun? Are you enjoying what you do? Are you doing this for you or some greater purpose you've been called to, or are you trying to appease others or to get a whole bunch of likes on something and whatever? Because like, that's important for you to know, because at the end of the day, this is coming from a recovering people pleaser. Like, at the end of the day, you are not gonna satisfy everybody. You're not gonna be for everybody. Not everybody is gonna like you. I don't care how you show up, how nice you are, how cute you are, or you think you are, whatever the case. That's nobody's business. Um, but at the end of the day, like, you're gonna attract whoever you attract, and that's not up to you who or how that happens. All you gotta do is show up, baby. That's it. All you got to do is show up, and then the right people will come. Eventually, it might take time, but the right people will come. But also remember not to focus so much on numbers. Like, do it for you, and whatever your cause is for, it'll attract who is meant to attract, okay? And that might not always be good, and it might not be all bad, like, because as they say, your light will attract both light beings and dark beings. But yeah, I needed some time away, child, because it's just so many things that was just on my mind over time. But I had to go and do the work by myself. But I also can't, my last name is Jones, baby, but I am not trying to keep up with the Joneses. I'm not trying to keep up with the Kardashians, none of that. Like, everybody want to try on haul or, whatever. Baby, I ain't here for that unless you gonna sponsor it. Like, who paying for it? I'm not just about to blow my money or lack thereof on stuff I don't need, or stuff I don't have nowhere to wear it to, or, you know, sometimes I do, and I like having stuff like ready for those times, because I don't always have it, or the time, the money, the resources, the energy to, go out and buy something when I need it. So it's nice to already have stuff, kind of stashed away for when you do need it. But I think it's also very important to just use what you have, which is my theme right now. Because we live in a world of, always having to buy stuff all the time and keeping up with everything and staying on track and, following trends and blah, blah, blah. But is it all really necessary is the question. Likely the answer is no. I'm looking a little bright because of these lights. See if I turn this one off. Still looking a little bright, but I have my lights on right here. But yeah, y'all. Let me see what else is on this paper in case I'm missing anything I wanted to say. And how y'all liking this eyeshadow so far? It looks a little white, like it's kind of washed out on camera, but it's this like bright, like shimmery kind of teal green color. And then I used and that's called Moment, and I used this light brown Good Deeds to do the outside, and then I shaded it in a little darker with Energy. I love a good smoky eye. Like, all my eyeshadow looks basically lit the same. Like, it might be a different color or come from a different palette, but all of it looks the same. Like, I like my makeup a certain way. Something I learned on YouTube. I grew up doing the eyeshadow, like the smoky eye. I remember when that was like really big with the Kim Kardashian, which I guess in that way I am keeping up with the Kardashians, but I'm stuck in a different time space. Like, this is what I found that I like for myself. So yeah, we talked about niching down. Don't have to do that. Why? If anything, make a brand of your own. Make you your brand. You are your brand. So that's your niche. So whatever your name is or whatever you into, that's your niche. Like, you don't have to separate all the things that you're good at or that you like to do or whatever the case. You don't have to separate those and niche down. Like, do everything, because at the end of the day, you never know who is watching, when they're watching. So even if you got your little 4 views or whatever, like, who are the people that came for that 4 views? Like, all it takes is one person. It just take one, interaction that could change everything. So you just never know, y'all. So be careful about that. Like, don't pay so much attention to those numbers. It is what it is. And even if your stuff never goes anywhere, like, just because you sowed that seed don't mean that it's gonna grow. So if it's meant to be, it'll be. So you have to learn how to surrender. That's something I'm also working on, not just in content creation, but it just in life in general. Life, career, everything, all aspects. Like, just learning to surrender that things are not, nothing is promised. Nothing is promised, okay? Let's see. I did talk about your gifts, because that's where the niche down come. But your gifts are yours. Some people are blessed with one gift. Some people are blessed with many. Use yours, okay? I don't know what your gifts are, how many you have, and, whatever the case. But use all your gifts. Use them all. Oh, and then one of the last things on here I have is to just do things differently. So that's me, y'all. Like, I'm tired of just doing the same thing all the time. So sometimes I just like to switch it up. And that could just look different in different areas of your life. I'm not really sure where I was really wanting to go with that, but just like one example, it's something small, but it's, I don't know, it's practical. Like, it can show up in different areas of your life. That's why I can't really think of a bunch of examples. But one thing for me is I usually get a pink phone case all the time, like some variation of pink. It has to have pink in it, y'all. This time I needed to upgrade a case on my phone, and instead of going for something pink, I went for brown. It's cute too. But just doing things differently. You don't have to do the same thing the same way all the time. Like, it's okay to like what you like and have what you have, because baby, that's what I'm gonna do. But it's okay to switch it up sometimes too, like doing something differently. Like, if I want to do my makeup like a clown tomorrow, that's doing something different. Like, try different food or fruits or whatever the case. Like, I got my grandma, she's normally very picky about things. Oh, I don't like this, I don't like that, blah blah blah. But child, please, I be having grandma trying all kind of stuff, and now she likes certain things. Or instead of saying she doesn't like something looks weird or whatever, she's more likely to try it now than and actually know for sure if she likes it or not, versus just turning it down initially without giving it any kind of thought or chance. I'm trying to see what I want to get out of here. Like, I do need to do... Do I want to do eyeliner with this look? Maybe not. We can switch it up a little bit. There we go. We're doing something different today. So normally I would do a wing eyeliner, but today we're just gonna do mascara and maybe some underline my eyes or line my bottom liner. So yes, I had to pull the mirror close on this one, y'all, because we ain't trying to mess up too bad. But yes, back to it. We're just gonna switch things up a little differently, because doing the same thing all the time eventually gets boring and we get burnt out. But yeah, for anybody who's seeing this, or if you made it this far, let me know how you're doing. It's 2025 now. I don't know what is or what's to come, but I think it's important for us to focus on ourselves and our growth and not what's on the outside of us, or focus so much on what things look like now. Like, where you are now doesn't have to be where you'll be in the future. Like, these things that worry us and have such control over us, is those are distractions. Those are mere distractions here to throw you off and block you from getting to your purpose, to your destiny as quickly as you could. And I don't know about y'all, but I don't want to waste any more time. I don't want to waste any more time. Like, I am 31 now, and I haven't accomplished a whole lot that I want to accomplish, but I know I need to surrender to that as well. Like, having control over everything, but I also am aware that I can't keep doing things the same way I've been doing them, because where has that gotten me, Other than gaining experience and, all the good things, of course. But other than that, where has it really gotten me? So I am doing things a little differently. It's okay to switch things up sometimes. Like, I feel like sometimes when you start doing one thing, other people expect you to keep that up, to keep doing that same thing, but it's okay to grow. maybe something that once worked for you no longer works for you anymore. That is totally okay. And you don't have to prove anything to nobody at all. If people gonna always have their opinions, always gonna think a certain way or whatever case, and just because, you know, they choose to stay stuck doesn't mean that you have to. Like, you don't have to stick to the status quo. It is what it is. I kind of feel like I want to do blush today. So we're going to use this Juvia's Place palette. This is the, I can barely see that, y'all. The Saharan Blush Volume 2. The Saharan Blush Volume 2 from Juvia's Place. So I think I want to use this orange. And as y'all can probably see, I don't use all these colors. I don't know if they all would work for me, but I pretty much stick to the same two colors, three-ish. It's this orange color, this like berry, this shiny like holographic berry color, and then like this mauve down here. Those are the colors I primarily use, but I feel like this one down here might be cute too, like a highlight. But of course not that brown, because I don't know what I'm going to do with that. Could probably use it as a eyeshadow. And I'm not saying any color. I could probably use it as an eyeshadow. Like a nude for me. But I don't know what I can do with that as a blush. It's just not going to work. Y'all seeing some color? I see a little bit right here. I'm trying not to be too heavy-handed, but I like to be able to see where the color is coming off. And then put a little bit on my nose. Oh, and another thing to keep in mind is you don't have to do everything a way that everybody else does certain things. Like, as I was putting that blush on my nose, it just kind of made me think about it. This is the Glow Getter palette from Nicole Miller. It's a highlight palette. But I can already hear somebody, ooh, why are you putting blush on your nose? Because I want to. Blush don't go on your nose. It go on mine. It might not go on your nose. It might not go on your nose, but it goes on mine. I like it. Like, I don't have to do everything to appease you. Just like you don't have to do everything to appease me. You don't like how I do my makeup? Don't do your makeup like this. You don't like that I wear makeup and, you know, and you don't? That's fine too. Do you? That's all that matters. We're not sent here on this earth to be anybody other than who we are. Okay, we can be inspired by others, all those things, but at the end of the day, the only person you get to be is yourself. And it is what it is. Okay. So we're not gonna worry about lips today. I'm just gonna keep wearing this lip gloss I have from not Dollar Tree, but the beauty supply store. It's a watermelon lip gloss. I just got this, and look how it's like almost empty. Not almost empty. It's probably like, I probably got like maybe a good 1/3 left. I've been using this like crazy, and I haven't even had it a month. But I love it. I love the smell. I love the, like, how juicy it looks. Gonna keep it simple. So I feel like this is still like a nice, like, neutral makeup and still get like a little color. So I'm feeling real cute. So last, we just gonna finish off with this Sephora setting spray. Just so this makeup can stay in place for the day. And just because we like to keep it classy and cute, and I had it close by, I'm going to use my fan to dry my setting spray in place. But yeah, I hope this video reaches whoever it was meant to reach today or tomorrow or whenever it reaches you. And yeah, maybe y'all learned a little something. Who knows? But if not, y'all, just keep it pushing and have a great day. Bye.